Alright, and welcome back to Star Trek 25th Anniversary. So we're going to rewind just a little bit there, and we go back to the room with all the crystals in it, and we'll try to get a little bit better of an outcome. Plus, I need to do some research as we get into the next chapter, next mission here. I don't really know how to get through that door. So, that in mind, let's do this. Alright, so what I gathered from the from the comments there, and I thought there was clearly one of these that was kind of the crux of what was going on, and from the comments there from Matari, this is the key one. I was thinking it was this one, but the center one is the key one. Makes sense because I'm pretty sure the beam that comes down when you have all three is right there. Anyways, let's gather up all of our crystals. And then I was told to do all three. All three green, specifically. That'll give me some information. I think I tried all red ones, was the ones that destroyed everything, I think. I haven't really gone back to look, but I'm pretty sure that that's what it was. 1, 2. And if I can reach this third one there.
This is Bialbi, High Mentalic of Rakur. For defense, use the light of war. For information, use my light. For transportation, use the light of travel. Sequences are keyed by combinations of crystals.
Okay.
Integrator now active.
Is this the integrator? So you can see the beam here going to that one. And he said, yeah, sequences are keyed by the crystals. So if I take the green away, see if I do red, green, blue, what does it say for me?
That combination is restricted to higher order functions. Neural interlink required.
Okay. What about
Telepathic entry codes required for greater than level 1 functions. Neural interlink at the integrator and use the main index code of my light.
main index code of my light? So the green index code. See if I can get Spock maybe to go over and use this.
Captain, it seems to be some sort of interface device, but I do not know how to activate it.
Okay.
Your tricorder's recording functions are...
Jim, I have no idea what it is. Why don't you try asking Spock?
He said it was active. A little bit of bumpy lag there. Maybe I just have to do it myself?
He looks at you with a puzzled expression.
Well, you're usually my guinea pig, so... Get Jim to go over and touch it.
Not primed for neural interlink.
Not primed for neural interlink. Okay.
Your tricorder's recording functions are working, but it does not seem to be able to analyze.
Do I have anything there? Give me a neural interlink. Do I need to use this?
Nothing happens.
Nope.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
I can't touch that. So that light's going.
Nothing happens.
Interesting. Let me just take this blue one away. I just want to see what he says again. I can't remember exactly what it said.
Basic entry codes required for greater than level 1 functions. Neural interlink at the integrator and use the main index code of my light.
Is the main index code of my light. Okay, so let's maybe just try. By main index code of my light, does he mean all 3 green? And then go over, maybe then it's primed for neural interlink. Which makes sense because he said neural interlink thing
This is Bialbi, High Mentalic of Rakul.
is active.
For defense, integrator now active.
There we go. So, go use the integrator.
This is Bialbi, the most advanced life form on this world. Thank you for informing us of the situation. It shall be resolved. Admiral Vlicht, this is the defensive system of Rakul. You have engaged in genocidal activities on this world. Have you anything to say before your sentence is passed?
Kirk! This is your doing!
No, Admiral, it is not. But that will suffice as a final public statement. The sentence
I like
is
you, computer.
banishment to you and all members of your crew who were involved in this action.
You have no right to try me!
I have as much right as you to conduct trials on this planet. You showed no justice to your victim. The penalty for injustice is death.
Kirk!
Hoist on your own petard, Vlicht. Do you want me to help you? You tried to send me to my death. Now you can rot as you... If I have your word that Quetzalcoatl goes free, I'm willing to intervene to save you.
I like that one.
Agreed.
A life for a life is a just bargain. But his crimes are beyond count.
I do not see what can be served by more killing.
Idealism, an advanced concept. Naive, perhaps, but charming in its simplicity. Admiral Vlicht, the entity Quetzalcoatl shall be set free. If you ever return to this sector, the sentence shall be carried out. No Klingon vessel may ever return to this world.
Very well. I agree to your terms.
As for you, Captain, you may return. I find your social development most pleasing.
I like you,
I fear that
BLB.
politics will make it impossible. Your planet is in Klingon space, but I don't understand why the Klingons never detected you.
Their archaeological digs did come close, Captain, but I am very elusive. I waited and monitored the situation and chose to reveal myself to you. Now you may go. Heed my warning, Vlicht. I shall not be merciful a second time.
There we go. I think I did better this time. I'm not sure when Vlicht actually got there. I didn't see him appear. I'll have to go back and read the after, like or watch the video, see where he showed up.
Klingon ship leaving the area.
We will be setting course for Digifowl. It's the closest thing to a home that Quetzalcoatl has.
It would appear everything worked out for the best.
Except for the people of Rakul, Mr. Spock. Except
Need my
for the
map.
good.
Oh, he's doing it on his own. Okay.
We have read your report on the problems at Rakul. and
Haha!
evaluate your
Success.
performance at
It only took 2 tries.
100%. You and your crew received 4 commendation points. A perfect mission, Jim. You are a model for all Starfleet.
Huzzah! I like it.
That old devil moon.
That old devil moon. We're back here again.
Message from Starfleet, sir.
On screen, Lieutenant.
The Enterprise will proceed to the Alpha Proxima
Alpha
system.
Proxima.
While the indigenous race on Proxima 3 has not reached a technological level commensurate with entering the Federation, and therefore under the protection of the Prime Directive of non-interference, we do maintain a discrete monitoring satellite. It has picked up activity from an asteroid in an elliptical orbit. You are to investigate without interfering with life on the planet.
According to the library computer, the Alpha Proxima system has 5 planets and an asteroid belt. A large asteroid is heading towards the inner planets and should pass close by Proxima 3. It passes through the interior of the system once every 200 years. The people of Proxima 3 call it Scythe, the same name as their god of war.
God of War, Mr. Spock? Isn't that a bit surprising from a people whose technology matches 20th century Earth?
Considering the level of warfare during that century, I'm surprised that it is Earth that did not have a god of war. In any case, about a millennium ago, Proxima 3 suffered a globally devastating war.
Blew themselves back to the Stone Age, Mr. Spock?
Late Bronze Age, Ensign. They rebuilt their world in half the time it had taken to get there originally. But the Armageddon was mythologized as a battle between the Sophs and Lucres. In that war, the planet was razed, and all the gods died except Psi. He had rained fury down upon the world, then went off on a long dance of victory. His return is a time for worldwide soul-searching and atonement.
And Scythe returns and our monitoring station picks up activity.
It would seem that we should proceed to Alpha Proxima and scan Scythe.
Okay, so we use this computer here to actually look things up. So Alpha Proxima.
Alpha Proxima, star system with 5 planets. Alpha Proxima 3, Proxtrae, and Alpha Proxima 4, Gazelle, are both inhabited worlds.
Huh. Trying to write things down as I go here. Alpha Proxima.
Alpha Proxima,
And
star
Gazelle.
system with 5 planets. Alpha Proxima 3, Proxtrae, and Alpha Proxima 4, Gazelle, are both inhabited.
So Proxtrae.
Proxtrae, the 3rd planet in the Alpha Proxima system. This Class M planet is widely habitable except for zones of extreme radioactivity on the southern continent. About 1,000 years ago, the 2 dominant political systems, the Lucres and the Sophs, engaged in a nuclear war that resulted in the deaths of 3/4 of the world's population through direct or collateral damage. Proxtrae's current civilization is non-spacefaring and does not have contact with the Federation.
Okay. That's that. So let's look at Gazelle.
Gazelle, a Class M world in the Alpha Proxima system. Alpha Proxima 4, a member of the Federation and a popular leisure world. Gazelle is also a major center for galactic archaeology and has many museums.
So we're clearly going to 3 here. I did that one, I did that one. Let's look up Scythe.
Scythe, a large asteroid in an elliptical orbit in the Alpha Proxima system. Spectral analysis of its composition indicates that it has minimal atmosphere and that it was once a moon of the planet Proxtrae, hurled out of its orbit by a catastrophe. The 17th letter of the Lucre alphabet is named Scythe, probably not by coincidence.
17. Maybe that's the number that I needed. It's Scythe, Proxtrae, Gazelle, so Lucres.
Lucres, one of the 2 ancient cultures of Proxtrae, see Sophs. The Lucres believed that a man who made the most of his ability was a god. Their individualism put themselves at odds with the communitarianism of the Sophs. The Lucres used base 3. Their organization was based on units of 3, making up sets of 99. The number 99 was known to have religious importance to them.
Okay, that is probably the number I need, not 17. 99 in base 3. So clearly that's the base 3 piece we're talking about.
One of the 2 ancient races of Proxtrae, they lived in a highly advanced culture that valued the community ahead of the individual, which put them in conflict with the Lucres. The Sophs used base 4 in their mathematics, and their organization was based on units of 4 to make up sets of 100.
Okay, base 4. Okay. So, base 3 is the one that we need just based off comments. So 99 in base 3 I'll have to look up because I don't know. I'm sure I could count it out, but it's much easier to just look it up. Alright, let's go off to Alpha Proxima, which should be you. I should have saved. It will be the first thing I do. Let's save.
Save new game. Too many games saved. Replace or delete a previous game.
I guess I've...
Save new game. Cancel. Delete previous game. Replace previous game.
There you go. I guess I'm at the limit. Alright, Mr. Sulu, let's go to orbit around the planet that I can't stop.
Entering standard orbit.
If he can...
A sensor scan of Psi
you
revealed
go.
surface features consistent with damage left by a nuclear attack. It would seem to have been a target during Proxima's war.
Psi rained fury down on the planet and then left on a dance of victory. A missile base, Captain?
It would seem to make sense.
Captain, I just monitored a narrow beam message from Scythe to Proxima 3. I don't have it all. I just caught a bit of the initial burst. I'm attempting a translation, but it appears to be a computer code.
Any response from the planet?
The Proxtrites will not have the equipment necessary to understand and reply to that code for another 25.6 years at their present rate of development.
Hey, Uhura.
Still translating, Captain.
That was weird. That clearly said Lieutenant Uhura. Okay. Let's go to the surface.
Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the con.
What's 99 in base 3?
Captain, Mr. Scott wishes to speak with you.
Mr. Scott?
Aye, we've had some slight problems with the transporters.
We didn't notice anything beaming down.
Just a glitch in the main transporter program. Mr. Kyle is loading a backup and we're performing tests. The transporters will be down for about an hour.
That will still give us plenty of time, Scott.
Okay.
I know. I have the lads in engineering doing a complete overhaul of the ship's systems.
Good, Mr. Scott. I'll keep you posted. Kirk out.
Alright, so there's not much out here. Let's see if I can just gonna get the rocks that I need.
You retrieve a rock.
I'm gonna do the scans because I can't remember if anything comes up, but I just want to make sure that I have
Large quantities of atmosphere are
everything
being
that I need.
circulated through these rocks. I would guess there are storage units within this satellite which are constantly replacing the atmosphere that is lost because of this moon's weak gravity.
Which means that this moon might still be inhabited, Mr. Spock.
We have detected no signs of life, Captain, but the possibility does exist. The rocks have a high quantity of triphosphorate silver in them.
Sure that's
As expected,
somewhat
Captain,
important
the
to
source
know.
of power emanations lies beyond that door.
A power source that has lasted millennia and endured major catastrophes. That's fascinating, Mr. Spock.
Do you have Vulcan blood, Ensign?
No, sir.
Alright, let's do some medical tricorder pieces here.
There's nothing there requiring a ship.
Doctor.
There's nothing there requiring
There.
a ship.
What about
That's
us?
what I was
Yeah.
afraid of, Jim. The thin atmosphere of this moon doesn't provide enough protection from cosmic rays. We shouldn't stay here any more than a few hours.
Oh, another one where I only have so much time. Like when Spock was sick. Okay.
Captain, I'm afraid we've got a wee problem here.
What is it, Scotty?
There is some sort of virus in the main computer. Our phasers and tractor beams have been disabled, and there's no way we're getting them back in 3 hours.
There goes our backup plan. Do what you can, Mr. Scott.
Aye, I will, Captain. I may yet have a trick or two that I can pull, but don't count on any miracles.
Isolate that virus. That's your #1 priority.
That it is, Captain. We'll keep you informed. Scott out.
Okay, so I just looked up 99 in base 3, and it's 10200. So let's go use.
You
No, I
failed to
don't want to
obtain
take.
anything.
I want to use
Spock, see what you can do with that log.
this. Good. 10200. My number pad's not working for it. Aha!
That worked. I see you deduced that 10200 in the Lucre's base 3 was equal to their sacred number 99.
It only took someone telling me to do it, but yes, you're right. What is this stuff on the ground? Is it just dust?
A security lock, Captain.
What?
A security lock, Captain. A security lock.
That's all the same thing.
A security lock.
Well, medical.
There's nothing there requiring
Okay,
a ship's...
let's do it. In we go.
Report, Scotty. How are things going?
About as badly as a killed in a blast furnace, Captain. Wait a minute. Lieutenant Uhura has some news for you.
The virus came from our sensor sweep of the moon's computers. We believe we have analyzed the memory sectors it attacked.
Well done, Uhura.
I wish I could take credit for it. It was Mr. Kyle who found the pattern. We are attacking it with antivirus programs.
Computer science sounds more like medicine every day.
If we had a doctor as good with computers as you are with patients, we'd be having a lot fewer problems.
Finally, someone who appreciates me.
Keep working at it, Uhura. Kirk out.
Okay. What do we have? Do some scanning and some looking.
A computer terminal, Captain. It uses the Lucre alphabet. I think I can decipher it.
My dog crawling around on the table here.
This keypad is fully functional and controls the door.
Entry
Its
code in
entry
base
code is in base 3.
I got a dog with a bit of an ear infection,
It's
so
similar to the
he's
one
not
on
doing
the outside
too hot
of the
right
secure
now.
lock, except that it has not
Very
weathered
sooky.
over the years. Electrical panels indicate the keypad on the right controls the door.
Okay. Keypad on the right controls the door. I still would like you to go decipher this keypad, please.
The console reports the following. Welcome to Orbital Missile Base. Codename Scythe. This base has been operational for the past week. It has completed one successful fire mission. Estimation of success is at 22 over 100.
22%? That's very low. Hardly something to brag about.
Doctor, in base 3, 22 divided by 100 is equivalent to 8 out of 9, or 88%. I would think that quite satisfactory, given this base's probable mission of destroying the soft forces
Dang, base 3.
on Proxtree.
It says the base has been operational for a week, but this has been here for 1,000 years.
If the Lucres built this base with a clock that told the time by measuring the moon's rotational speed, or the gravitational forces generated by Proxtree and the sun, the computer may have calculated only a week of time has passed since its first action. I might be able to learn more with another look at the console. There is a substantial amount of data here, but in summary, Scythe was created by the Lucres as a launching platform for missiles to keep the Softs subjugated to their influence. The Softs managed to infiltrate the base. However, their actions triggered Scythe's auto-attack mechanisms and initiated a holocaust that nearly annihilated the planet. One soft strike did, in fact, hit the moon and deflected it from its orbit. It has been dormant since then.
So why has the base been activated again?
Given the damage to the moon, its slow rotation and orbit, it has never realized the war is over. On this pass, for the first time, it has detected radio wave transmissions from Proxtree. Because it does not recognize them, it assumes the Softs are still active. Its transmission to the planet, I would assume, was some sort of a check beacon to see if it should continue its mission.
Jim, let's return to the ship and blast this place to destroy its weapons.
Agreed.
Doctor, this moon is a god to the people down there. If we destroy it, we will violate the Prime Directive.
I'm okay with
Spock
this.
is right, Bones. Spock, what are the chances that we could decode the transmission and send a stop code to the base?
In trinary or decimal?
Spock!
1.327 million to 1. Provided the archaeological studies about Lucre's languages are correct. Our other option is to get into this base and see if we can bring the computers down.
Okay. I have the entry code. I just got in here. 0200.
That did not work, Captain. It is probable this lock also uses a number of some significance.
Okay, what else did I write down? 17. What's 17 in base 3? It should be binary. I can count binary. Binary is easy. 1 D2. Success.
If the Federation language studies were correct, the ideograph for the word scythe in the Lucre's language is the 17th symbol in their alphabet that corresponds with 122 in base 3.
Okay.
Captain, we have a cure for the computer virus.
Success.
Well done, Uhura.
I modified Ctrl-C to exclusively attack the Lucre virus. They annihilated each other, Captain.
Fascinating, Lieutenant.
The Klingons aren't going to be happy to learn that they helped us. How about the phasers and tractor beams?
We may get the tractor beams online in time, Captain. I'm afraid even the backup phaser transmission codes were affected. We could destroy some missiles manually, but if this complex decides to launch more than 10 missiles at a time...
Understood. The ball is in our court. We'll give it our best shot. Kirk out.
Okay. Yeah, there's no way I would have gotten in here without knowing that I was specifically looking for base 3. Okay. Oh, it occurred to me I was supposed to go look for another puzzle room back there too. So when I'm done this, I'm just going to briefly reload the save and go back. I want to see that other puzzle room. Let's look around. What do we got?
This door appears to be very solid.
Yep. There's something I can use. Yep.
This panel is designed to receive an ID card
So
to
we need
make the
an ID
door
card. Okay.
This doorway leads to another area of the complex.
Okay. Else.
One
Tricorder.
Starfleet issue science
Oh, still on look. There we go.
This door is made from remarkably dense alloys. Even our most powerful phaser rifle or welder would not be able to penetrate it.
Okay.
The thing must be almost as tough as a starship hull.
Indeed, Ensign, and considerably thinner. A remarkable achievement in metallurgical engineering. This panel has a slot in it rather than a keypad. The slot bears traces of triphosphorate silver, and power is currently running to it. I am recording the pattern of this lock into my tricorder.
Okay.
Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report, Captain.
Nothing else. Oh, I need a keypad.
Can't say I like the decor.
The Lucres did not leave behind many examples of their architecture.
I can see why.
Captain, with the 3K AG content of the surface rocks and the tricorder scan of the pattern inside the lock, I believe the laser drill can be used to fashion the ID card needed to open the sealed door in the other chamber.
Okay. Tricorder. Here. My neighbors make
These
some
are
noise.
display panels for the laser drill. They are still functional. The drill is unremarkable, except its aiming component is corroded and frozen in place.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to use him on that then.
A storage box of some kind. I detect no dangerous substances. Unlike the surface rocks, the ore here is unremarkable. These are display panels for the laser drill. They are still functional.
Let's just go open his box first. What did I get? A know what I picked up. Wire?
A length of wire with some sort of connector at each end.
Okay. I'm gonna use the drill.
Spock, why don't you check out those laser drill controls?
Or Spock's gonna do it. Laser setting 1. That would be... base 3, that would be laser setting 3. Cancel. Okay. Like, obviously these are increasing in power. I'll use the strongest one.
Captain, the machine requests the proper coordinates before it may perform this operation.
Proper coordinates.
There's nothing at the moment for me to...
Oh, can I give it coordinates on this side then?
These are display panels for the laser drill. They are still functional.
Proper coordinate.
Captain, nothing can be gained by trying to force it around.
I agree. I want the strongest one. Appeared to do nothing.
The mine shaft was drilled out of the lunar rock by a laser device, similar to the one mounted in the ceiling.
So...
Captain, the machine requests the proper coordinates before it may perform this operation.
How am I going to give it the proper coordinates?
You look but see nothing of note.
On this.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
I used the key card pattern scanned from the lock to program the drill. It should now be able to make a template of the key card in the rock.
I guess I should have just did that first. It was like a CNC machine.
Check out those laser drill controls.
Now can I do it? There we go. Okay, I got something over there in the rock. Let's go get that. What?
The laser drill has cut a template for the keycard in the stone.
Oh, it did the back half. Okay. Rock. Melt the rock around it.
Captain, the template would be damaged by direct fire from the laser.
Okay. Can I use these rocks on it? Ah. There we go. Let's make me a key card. Success. Now how do I pry that out now? Or can I just take it? Alright, let's get out of here. Okay. Key card. In we go.
This appears to be the brain of Scythe. There are two identical but isolated computers that communicate with a third, which controls the launch of missiles.
Lots of missiles. let's do some scanning.
A crude uranium-235 nuclear device with lithium-beryllium shells to increase heavy particle fallout. This computer is functional and performing an average 0.75 million operations per second. This computer is functional and performing an average 1.2 million operations per second.
Okay.
Readings indicate an extremely high radiation level beyond those doors. It would be fatal to proceed beyond them.
Okay, won't be going that far.
This computer directly controls the missile launch system. There is no way to interface with it directly, but the other two computers are accessible.
Okay.
Mr. Spock, why don't you take a look at those computers?
Welcome to Side Operations Center, Alpha Unit. Estimated time to optimal launch range is 3.21 hours adjusted.
The 3.21 hours. At like normal time, or 3.21 hours in like this weird time where they've only been active for a week? I don't know.
Welcome to Side Operations Center, Omega Unit. Estimated time to optimal launch range is 1.31 hours adjusted.
Captain, something is wrong with the computers. They may be twins, but they are not identical.
It appears they are out of sync, Captain. I have to assume the Alpha unit has a virus, which is using up an incredible amount of computing time.
They report different optimum launch times, which is right.
Given the elliptical orbit and the range at which they will pass Proxtree, the Omega unit is correct, but the window is very narrow. A variation of minutes will mean the missiles run out of fuel and fall harmlessly into the sun.
Can you reprogram the Lucas computer to give us that time, Mr. Spock?
Reprogramming an old alien computer is not simple, Captain. The odds against success are 10,221 to 1 against.
Too bad all Omega here couldn't just take a sick day and miss the firing.
Because the two machines are isolated, the virus did not spread from one to the other.
If we could only bridge them.
Ooh, I can bridge them. I have wires. So, probably gonna be Spock doing this, eh?
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Let's go here.
The connector snaps into place.
I like this music. This is good. Okay. It's not doing anything else now. Okay. I check the computers again.
Mr. Spock, why don't you take a look at those computers?
Who do I have to call up?
Welcome to Side Operations Center, Omega Unit. Estimated time to optimal launch range is 1.54 hours adjusted.
The launched missiles will run out of fuel before they reach Proxtree. They will drift into the sun and burn up.
I like it. Okay, that maybe I'm done now. Everyone's gathered in the middle.
Enterprise, how are the transporters, Scotty?
They're operational again, Captain. We're ready to
Success.
bring you back at any time.
Bring us home.
Message from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have read your report on the
96.
Proxima 3 and evaluate your performance at 96%.
I guess it's still pretty
You and your
good.
crew received 3 commendation points. The top brass at Starfleet are impressed. Outstanding work, Jim.
Hard to believe that Earth came so close to the brink itself.
Vulcans, too. Both, in the end, looked into the abyss and came to the only logical conclusion.
Logic? Humans? I'm dreaming, Jim.
Sometimes it is harder and braver to make peace rather than war.
Sounds like emotion had its part to play in a positive sense, too.
I don't know about you, but I'd like to bid an emotional goodbye to Alpha Proxima myself.
Absolutely.
Take us out of orbit, Mr. Sulu.
All right.
Vengeance.
Vengeance. Vengeance will do next time.
Captain's log. We are arriving at the last known position of the USS Republic, which reported that it was under attack 12 hours ago.
Oh,
Captain, the ship's sensors have picked up what appears to be a starship. Minimal life support, minimal engine power, and only 2 life forms, one on the bridge, the other in sickbay. Both appear to be gravely injured. It is the Republic.
trying to save. This does not give me very many options. Ooh, that is a big bite out of that
Scott,
ship.
come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the con.
I am preparing an information packet for Starfleet. Shall I send it or wait for you to return?
Send it now. If a hostile ship arrives, head immediately for Starbase 24. Wait until we get back. No sense giving Starfleet incomplete information. If anyone else arrives, beam us aboard and raise shields immediately. Send it now. If a hostile ship arrives, head immediately for
Yeah,
Starbase 24.
save everyone else. Okay, I'll save once I'm on board this ship, hopefully.
My God, Jim, what kind of butcher would do something like this?
I don't know, Bones. We're too far from the Klingon and Romulan borders for it to be one of their ships.
Enterprise to Captain Kirk.
Kirk here, what is it, Scott?
We picked up a distress signal. It appears a trading vessel is having a wee bit of trouble with their warp drive. What condition is the Republic in?
It's a mess, Scotty. Life support's functioning, but that's about it.
I've done a primary scan of the Republic's systems. Main and auxiliary power is out. Life support is stable. I also read that communications are operable.
Should we beam you back, Captain?
Do the sensors read any other ships in the sector?
Besides the trade vessel, this sector is clear, sir.
Mr. Scott, we will continue here. Assist the trade ship and return here.
No,
If we
don't
need
do that.
assistance,
That
we'll
seems silly.
contact you.
You sure you'll be all right, Captain?
Yes, Scotty, just don't take too long. Kirk out. Well, gentlemen, let's see if we can re-establish power.
Jim, don't forget. There's another survivor on board. We've got to find him.
Alright. I'm gonna save.
Save new game. Replace previous.
So now I'm gonna load. Go back to 13. Yeah. So now we're gonna find the puzzle piece. We'll carry on with Vengeance next time. So let's pick up all our crystals again. So it's gonna be a blue in the center because blue is transport. Blue up here. And put green here.
That destination no longer exists.
Let's pick up this red. We'll try green, green maybe. Out of the way.
There is damage in the archive section due to a recent neutrino burst. Transport aborted.
Okay. What about green, red?
Force field blocks trans-system transport. Transport aborted. Use defense systems to eliminate alien vessels.
Okay, that's not good. I don't want to do that. So, let's try green, blue. Not being very systematic about this, I know.
That destination no longer exists. Transport abandoned.
I've done... Alright. Not gonna be... Did I try blue, blue, blue before? Don't remember.
We can transport you only in proximity of nearest humanoid life. Transport imminent.
Oh, this is gonna bring me back to this piece here. Yeah, this is not what I want. Okay. Not blue, blue, blue. You coming to collect these crystals? That's like the longest possible. Waste.
You failed to obtain.
It's not green, green. It's not blue, blue. I'll try blue, red. Transport. Blue.
That destination no longer exists. Transport abandoned.
Okay. Did I try red, blue, red? I feel like I would have, but I started with the red ones last time.
There is no battle site at present to which to transport you.
Okay, no battle site. Transport, so it's not blue, blue, blue. Not green, green. Not blue, blue, red, is it? I think I just tried that, didn't I?
Force field blocks trans system.
Yeah. Try. Let's just be again systematic about this. So red, red was the battle site. Red, green. Probably no longer exists, be my guess.
That destination.
Yep. And red, blue.
That destination.
Okay. The blue, blue, blue is going to bring me all the way back to that other room. What about blue, blue, red?
That combination is restricted to higher order functions. Neural interlink required.
Okay, so maybe now if I go over to this, probably not primed.
Not prime for neural interlink.
Yeah. So, let's try blue, blue, green.
That combination is restricted to higher order functions. Neural interlink required.
Okay, what if I did... I probably can't get Spock to do that. Let's just put the blue one back in there.
That combination is restricted to high.
What I was thinking is maybe I can activate the neural interlink, but if I do that, that's just going to finish off this mission again. Because that's how I finished it last time. Let's pick up this one. So now I need the green here. And then we'll do green, green. Said it couldn't let me do it. What about green, red?
Force field blocks trans system trans.
Yep. And green, blue.
That destination no longer exists.
I cannot.
Transport abandoned.
I'm not sure how to. I tried red, red. I tried red, blue. I tried red, green. Alright, blue is going to take me back up to the main room. Blue, red. It's not going to let me do anything. Blue, green. Did not let me do anything. Okay, green, blue, red. Green, blue. Pretty sure I did green.
You failed to obtain anything. You failed to obtain...
Yeah, I know. I am at a loss as to how to make this get to that other puzzle room.
There is damage in the archive section due to a recent neutrino burst. Transport aborted.
Alright, what if I get Spock? Go over here.
Captain, it seems to be some sort of interface device, but I do not know how to activate it.
Okay, so what if... I'm just gonna try to... Whoops. Send me over here.
Not prime for neural inter...
And then I'm gonna get Spock.
I failed to see...
You failed to obtain
No,
anything.
I can't
You
get him
failed
to
obtain
do the
anything.
crystals. I was gonna try to maybe get
You failed
Spock
to
to do
obtain
that, but I
anything.
can't. This is gonna be me coming back. So I don't know. I don't know how to get to that other puzzle room. I'm more than happy to give it a whirl, but I just don't know how to get there. I think we will call it there for the day. So thank you very much for watching. See you next time. We will carry on with Vengeance. All right. Bye-bye.